Okay, so we've got Zolisa Xaluva.
Hi.
Xaluva.
Zolisa Xaluva.
Is it Xaluva or Xaluva?
Xaluva.
Xaluva.
Yeah.
So we've got Zolisa Xaluva in the studio. You might have seen him as Jason in Generations. I think the first time I saw him was it Chacha? The first time I saw him was at Chacha. Ikazi, the Queen, Kings of Joburg, The Throne. Look, guys, how long have you been in the industry for?
20 years now.
He's been in the industry for a long time, but he's arguably one of the busiest actors in the industry. And he's just managed to sustain himself. You've actually done what a lot of people struggle to do, you know. Our WhatsApp number is 0605842250. You can also phone if you want to speak to the man on 08600024479. We'll also take your tweets under the hashtag 2millionGangGang. We're going to go to news now with Evelyn Tongwane and sports with Lonwabo Nkohla. Then from there, we are doing this thing until... Look, we're supposed to be here until 8. Can we do it until 8:30?
No, let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Lonwabo, you want to say something?
No, I just wanted to say, you just called us a by the way. We're going to do the by the ways and then the real thing. That's how it sounded.
Yep.
No, I'm so, you know me. Like,
Just say it.
Wednesdays I get excited.
No, it's okay.
And I can't help myself. Wednesdays, I also get excited when it's someone that I really like. So today is one of those days.
SABC News. Independent and impartial.
Good morning. I'm Roseanne Greef. The cross-examination of the friend of the late Orlando Pirates and Bafana goalkeeper Senzo Meyiwa will continue in the High Court in Pretoria this morning. 5 people are being tried for Meyiwa's murder. And a wave of Russian missile attacks that left a fifth of Ukrainians without power preceded the blast in which 2 people were killed in Poland. The Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky says emergency repairs have made it possible for the restoration of power to 8 million customers. More news at 8.
SABC Sport is the official broadcaster of the FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022. Sisonke, together for the greatest game.
Get it first on your mobile, on the web, and on your dial. This is Radio 2000 Sport.
Good morning. In your sports, so November will see the Lions take on the Northwest Dragons away and the Titans at home in the CSA's 4-day cup. 100% focus on the competition. That's what everyone wants to win. The team is fit, determined and ready to break records. Team captain and 32-year-old Dominic Hendricks says it's the most valuable trophy because it's the toughest to win. And when scanning the records, last season's top Lions batsmen were Ryan Rickleton, averaging at 82, and Mitch van Buren, averaging at 79. Bowlers who claimed the most scalps were Malusi Siboto with 24 and Duan Olivier with 29, both at an average of 14. The Pride is hungry to stake their claim in the final 11, hungry to perform, hungry to break records, hungry to win. So according to the Lions, you better watch this space. Thoroughly looking forward to the CSA 4-day cup. But on to the beautiful game. It is 4 days to go to the FIFA World Cup in Qatar. But in local matters, Mamelodi Sundowns talisman Themba Zwane says national team coach Hugo Broos never hid the fact that he preferred younger players over him. Although that changed recently when the Bafana mentor included the midfielder in the squad for the 2 friendly matches against Sierra Leone and Botswana, and then again for the upcoming matches with Mozambique and Angola. Zwane explains that he never held a grudge.
I think the coach explained to me when I was there in the national team that his preference, he wanted the young ones first so that he can see them. And I told him that for me, I did understand from day one when you said this part. I did understand why not. Try the youngsters, you know. But because I was positive, I told him that I was waiting for my chance. That's all. Because for me, I just want to play football. I just want to play football. As long as God allow me, as long as God is still there for me, I will play football.
The 33-year-old barely missed a fixture for Sundowns last season, managing an impressive 42 appearances, scoring 10 goals, as well as contributing with 9 assists. He'll be hoping to guide the young side in the 2 matches at Mbombela Stadium this week, Mozambique on Thursday night and Angola in 3 days later. Here's Zwane with more.
Yeah, obviously, tough matches, but we're looking forward to play those games. Yeah, we know that there's a lot of some new players, different faces. We just have to understand each other and, yeah, that's all, and win those games.
And finally, Rafael Nadal's hopes of a first ATP Finals title took a blow as he was beaten 6-3, 6-4 by Felix Auger-Aliassime. But most importantly, something exciting on our Twitter polls at Radio2000_Zere. But you can also contribute on 060-584-2250. We want to know which African side are you supporting at the FIFA World Cup in Qatar? Which African side is going to make history? Because we are confident that this one may just be the one where Africa dominates. It's Cameroon, Morocco, Tunisia, Ghana, Senegal. We want to know on at Radio2000_Zere at Lonwabo Nkohla.
SABC Sport is the official broadcaster of the FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022. Sisonke, together for the greatest game.
Okay, we've gotten those things out of the way.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, for what's really, really important in these streets.
Zolisa Xaluva. Good morning.
Very good morning.
We good. That's straight. There you go. Do you mind getting close to the mic because you're a bit far from the mic?
How's this?
Thank you. That's perfect.
That's
first
great.
of all, thank you for coming. I know that you don't do a lot of interviews, right?
Yes, yes.
Hardly ever any radio interviews. So we really are honored that you came. Why did you say yes? Because normally you don't do them. Why did you say yes?
Because I've got time.
You're on leave.
I usually don't have time, but right now I do. So.
Oh, is that why you hardly ever do interviews?
Time is one of them, but I mean I don't have any real reasons why I do not. But I just usually am so busy. Yeah.
I saw you said, guys, it's so early. Coffee, because it's. I mean, to us, we halfway with our day.
No, for sure.
What's your normal daily routine? What do you normally do in the morning?
I woke up an hour ago. Like now that I'm on holiday, I sleep very late. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean I'm catching up on a lot of stuff, like
Netflix,
Showmax as well. You know, so. I usually sleep very late, so I wake up around 10, 11, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm still kind of asleep.
Sure.
You've been in the industry for over 20 years. And I was trying to count. I think in the last 5 years, you've been in more than 10 productions.
About 10, yeah.
Around 10.
Yeah.
And do you still not have an agent? This guy doesn't have an agent, my man. He's just pushing. Do you have an agent now? Do you still not have an agent?
I still don't. Yeah.
So how do you get work? And how are you this booked? 10
and
productions in 5 years.
Busy, Baba.
It's a lot.
and busy.
You know?
I think I started. It's been a while since I've been around, and I think I've built a body of work and maybe some kind of reputation.
Sure.
And therefore, people just want to work. I don't know.
So that means you don't go to auditions.
I haven't auditioned in quite some time.
Wow.
So they call you
Legend.
there and you get there and you do your thing.
That's it.
Let's go back. Obviously, because it's Xhosa.
Yeah.
I assumed Eastern Cape, but then you also grew up in Joburg. So
I was born in Gqeberha.
Okay.
I was born in Port Elizabeth,
Yeah.
now known as Gqeberha.
Okay.
And then in my formative years, I think around still primary school, we moved to Pretoria. Mm-hmm. So it's a balance
That's why
between
your
Pretoria and Johannesburg. Yeah.
That's why your
Pretoria
language is
and Gqeberha, yeah.
Okay.
I've been in Joburg for the last 21, 22 years.
Entertainment, when does the bug bite you? Are you watching something? Are you still back in Gqeberha or are you in Pretoria? Where does the spark come from? To say maybe one day I want to be on screen? Or was it the plan?
No, it was never the plan. I wanted to study drama when I finished high school.
Okay.
But that was met with a bit of apprehension at home from my father. He wanted me to do something a little bit more...
Like what?
Like get into a business course or something.
Okay.
You know, like just study something that, can be tangible.
Sure.
Over a long
Sustain
period.
yourself, my son.
Sustain myself, yeah.
Yeah.
But that was at Wits Technicon, which is around the corner from here. So I saw a lot of these actors from the SABC driving up and down, and I was like, actually,
I want to be there.
I think that's where I belong. The mistake they made was to send me to a school that was close to where acting happens.
Yeah.
So then I was just drawn to it. That's it.
And I mean, your career spans over the 20 years that you say you've been in Joburg. So the moment you got here, you got straight into it.
About a year or so into it.
Nice.
The first year I was just trying to get my feet wet and just trying to feel what Joburg is all about.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was just here. It was like right in front of me.
Nice.
The first time I saw you on TV was Ichacha.
Yes, sir.
Okay, am I wrong? Okay, was that your first?
Yeah,
first big break?
Yes,
Okay,
it was,
I thought maybe it's because we're first.
No, for sure.
Do you remember how you ended up on Chacha? Because it It was a big deal.
Yeah,
it was a huge deal.
It was a huge show.
Do you remember how you got onto that show?
I still had an agent those days.
Okay.
So she called me up and sent me a brief. I looked at the character. I was like, this is right up my alley. I think I could play this. I went and auditioned for it, and I got the part.
Nice.
I mean, even coming, I'm looking at all the tweets that are coming through. Everyone is saying Jason. Everyone's saying Jason. Everyone's saying Jason. And does it bother you that, I mean, you've done a lot of other great roles. And you've done a lot of other work. That people still call you Jason, and that the Jason stamp is still there. Do you want to remove it, or are you at the point where actually you don't care?
It's a tough one. On the one hand, it's a nice little compliment.
Yeah.
On the other hand, it's like, can I just get over it?
Can I be okay? So
can I be Melusi Dlamini now?
No.
You know what I mean?
So we get over it properly, okay? We are gonna go back to Jason.
No, it's fine.
And deal with Jason and get it out the way. And to all the other radio presenters that listen to the show, you can't ask these questions again. Yeah, it's done. No, they're listening, so they take notes.
Now they know.
And then it's gonna be over.
Sure.
Every day could be your lucky day at ShopRite. From now until Christmas, one person in every store every day will win 500 Rand. Simply buy any participating products and swipe your extra savings card to enter. Competition ends 24 December. T's and C's apply. Only at ShopRite.
Hey, it's time to start living the unlimited data life. Rain Summer Deal is here. Choose any of Rain's unlimited 4G or 5G plans and join for just 1 Rand. Amazing! For just $1, you can fill your home or phone with never-ending data. The Rain Summer Deal. Choose any unlimited 4G or 5G plan and join for only 1 Rand. Offer ends 30th November. T's and C's apply. Delivered to you fast from rain.co.za.
On air, online, and on your mobile. This is Radio 2000 Traffic.
Good morning. The top story is this major backlog of traffic leaving Pietermaritzburg heading inland towards Hilton and Howick. Only one lane open from sort of Town Hill up through Peter Brown on your way to Hilton, and it is relentless. You've got basically 3 lanes of truck traffic that are trying to sort of force their way into that single lane. It's only the left lane closed. It is an amazing backlog. It will be busy on the alternative old road as well. So either way, give yourself plenty of time to get inland from Pietermaritzburg. And if you are driving a truck up that way, the N3 is going to hold you up for some time to get through that. Staying in KZN, the N2 North, another breakdown in the roadworks, heading up towards the Gateway exit, so getting up from Queen Nundy Drive through Commercial, it's all heavy. Dustport Tunnel is bad in Pretoria, stationary truck right inside the tunnel this morning. West Rand's got plenty of traffic, Rudaport, Florida, Maresburg and surrounds, load shedding in 2 consecutive blocks out there. And Joburg's N3 South on the ramp to the M2 West to go into the city centre at Heldenace is closed. Truck crash there, look for alternative routes, probably through Galuli should be your best option. R24 through Bruma and Bez Valley, and then Cape Town. Big traffic on the N1 this morning. It's a stationary truck at Marine Drive. Traffic into town, backing up from Belleville.
Table Mountain, we've got you covered on 99.1 FM. Feel good music.
Tell me what you gonna do, but it ain't nowhere to run. When judgment comes for you, when judgment comes for you. Tell me what you gonna do, but it ain't nowhere to hide. When judgment comes for you, 'cause it's gonna come for you. And I'm gonna miss everybody out of rolling flow like I ain't looked at a while. I'm playing for dust and they play too deep for beats. Little legs I got too deep. Tell me your piece of the seats for them, please. Marry me by my grand, your way you can go. God bless you, working on a plan to heaven. Follow the Lord on 24/7 days. God is who we pray, even though the devil's all
Bone Thugs and Harmony in the background. So listen, we've got voice notes on 0605842250. Let's go back to generations.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Whenever there was a group activity at school, there was always an instigator, the person who leads the group. And I'm thinking, when you guys were at Generations, obviously you guys walked out of the production.
Yeah.
Right? Because of money. I mean, we all know why you guys did it. Who was the ringleader in the thing? Because your partner in crime was here, and they said you were the ringleader.
Who's his partner in crime?
Senzo.
Senzo.
I'm calling him by
Senzo.
Tami was on the show, and he said you were the instigator.
Senzo already told us.
No, he must come here and say
Jason.
that in my face.
Okay. Okay, you didn't
I wasn't here to hear that, unfortunately.
You didn't say that, but like, who was the leader? Who was the person that said, guys, we're doing this thing? And also, I remember there was a meme that I saw where someone posted you guys looking back and regretting it.
There's no regret there.
There was no regret. Okay.
No. To this day, there's no regret.
Yeah.
And I'm in the SABC and saying this.
Yes, no, say it.
So it was Chele Makale.
I might not make it out of here. I don't know. No, look, I mean, it was time for renegotiation.
Yeah.
And the unfortunate thing that they did as the producers is that they wanted to renegotiate with all of us on the same day. So we're all sitting outside the big office and just waiting to go in one by one. And so everybody that walked out of that room didn't look very happy, you know.
Oh, I see.
And by the time I also got to my negotiation, I began to understand what may have happened to them.
So now you're ready.
So now we're like, Jens, what's going on? Like, everybody had the same issue. So eventually we were like, nah, man, screw this. We got to do something about it. So there was no particular person that said, let's get up into this. We all felt the same thing at the very same time.
That is incredible collective gathering. Yeah. And we don't see it often in the industry. Why do you think that is?
Fear.
So
Yes,
people
want to dance for their supper. I understand. We all have livelihoods to look after, you know. But I mean, if you care about it, and if you're an artist who will probably marry another artist, means you'll probably give birth to another artist.
Yep.
What kind of legacy are you leaving for your children then? If you don't do anything about it.
If you think back, right, to that time when you guys walked out, Mzansi wasn't as big as it is. There was no Netflix at the time.
Yeah.
So there were actually not a lot of options.
No.
You know? I know we look at it, you are so brave. But I can't imagine the amount of fear, especially once you've said, screw you, I'm leaving. And now you're facing reality. Because it's not like you left and you had a job waiting for you.
No.
Take us through the first week of reality check now, or the second week. Now that you've actually, guys, we've done this thing. And now everyone's gone their different ways. Because in the group it's nice. But now everyone's gone now. It's you and your bills.
And the refrigerator.
You have to be brave, I suppose.
Yeah.
You know, it's a bravery thing. I think we come from a country of fighters, man.
Yeah.
With this freedom that we have, we didn't just get given. You know,
Yeah.
we acquired it. We fought for it. So I come from that very same school of thought of knowing that at the end of the day, if you really want something, you got to fight for it. And destiny is preordained. You know, I'm not limited to just one SABC.
Yeah.
We could see that the future is kind of brightening up and things are starting to open up. Of course, but we were fearful.
Yeah.
I know I was. I was very fortunate to not wait very long before I got my first job.
You turned down, I was speaking to a producer who says you turned down a role in After 9, the production. And obviously After 9, if you remember, it was one of those openly like gay shows in this country. After 9 was After 9. Beziwa there, you know?
For sure.
I remember how shocked everyone was. But I couldn't understand because you turned down After 9 because I'm assuming you thought it was too raunchy or there was too much to be done.
Yeah.
But you had a kiss with...
No, for
with
sure.
Senzo.
For sure.
So why did you turn down After 9? And also speak to us about that kiss. Like, why prepare ganjan?
Okay.
Because you're a straight man, obviously.
Yes, I am.
Let's just clear that.
Listen carefully.
I don't wanna tell a story for the sake of shocking people.
Oh.
You know?
Yeah.
You wanna tell a story that is genuine, that is authentic, that is gentle in the way it approaches you. Because of the subject, of the weight of the subject matter. I felt that After 9 had too many shock factors.
Okay.
That I felt would remove us from the core, from what we're trying to do, which was to heighten the consciousness of the people about equality and sexuality, you know, and about realizing that your fellow man might have a different point of view to you, but it doesn't mean that you've got to shy away from them or shun upon them, you know what I mean? So I felt like the subject matter and the material was too heavy on After 9.
Okay.
Generations being a show that plays at 8 p.m., during prime time, which has also got a very large audience of young people, even children. I thought at least it had a little bit of a better platform of allowing me and us to actually tell the story in a gentle manner, and that allows people to like read into what we're doing as opposed to being too over the top about it.
This is gonna sound weird, right? So most guys have like I've never kissed a guy, right?
I kissed a guy.
No, like it's just look, unless you're gay, it's not something that you do, right?
Yeah.
So after, because obviously the scene, it's not like you kiss once. I'm assuming you practice and do it a couple of times.
Yeah.
You practice the kiss.
No. I'm
No,
listening.
The scene obviously goes whatever. It's not like you do it once. It's a scene, right? So you do it and whatever.
It takes
and
different
you
takes.
and you carried on being like a bisexual person on the day.
Yeah.
Is there like a thing in your mind where you're like, hey, maybe I like this? Because I've never kissed, but I've always thought that like most guys' biggest fear is, what if I kiss and then I like it? Did that ever cross your mind?
No, never. I'm clear on who I am.
Yeah.
I'm clear on the job at hand, and I understand acting.
It's just me being curious.
For sure. It's like asking if I play a gangster guy who goes around shooting people, would I be excited about it?
Because now you're in the character.
No, I'm in character. That's what I'm doing. That's what the character would do, but not necessarily me. Yeah.
We have different languages and cultures, but what we have in common is that we all want a dignified funeral and for our loved ones not to worry about money when the time comes. Trust Clientele to provide you with affordable funeral cover that will pay out within 24 hours. SMS Radio 2000 to 49708. That's Radio 2000 to 49708. SMS now. Clientele Life is a licensed life insurer and an authorized FSP. Standard rates, terms, and conditions apply.
Every day could be your lucky day at ShopRite. From now until Christmas, one person in every store every day will win 500 Rand. Simply buy any participating products and swipe your extra savings card to enter. Competition ends 24 December. T's and C's apply. Only at ShopRite.
Okay, so we've got voice notes coming from you, and this is what you want to ask.
Good morning, 2 Million Genke.
Morning.
Oh, wow. I just heard that you're going to have Zolisa Xaluva there. This guy is a very good actor. You know, he was born an actor. He just needs to know that, but probably he does. Anyway, I just want to say, guys, I like your show. Keep on doing the great job that you're doing. And to Zolisa, please open the door for other actors who would like to become like you. Please mentor them. Thank you, guys. It's Tiniko. Bye-bye. Have a lovely...
Actually, speaking of opening the door for other actors, you just told me now that you just shot a movie in Queenstown. That's my hometown.
Yes,
And you were mentoring people. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I was cast to play the lead role in this film.
Yeah.
And invariably, I was working with very, very young people.
Yes.
Most of them very inexperienced actors. I wouldn't say I was there to mentor them. I wouldn't like to take that credit.
But you end up...
But because you're there and
Yes.
you want the show to work, you end up giving a bit of knowledge. But I mean, there's a lot of pleasure in that. I actually enjoy that kind of thing.
Are you finding that the work ethic is different with the upcoming generation? No pun intended.
It's hard to say. They genuinely still as much as excited as I was, I feel, when I was younger. There is a tendency to want to take shortcuts. I think.
Social
because
media.
of social media and all that kind of stuff.
I want to be famous like you.
You know what I mean? And they want to get there quick, you know? But the passion is there, and I'm excited about that at least.
Good morning, Portia. Welcome to the show.
Good morning, guys. 2 Million Gang.
Morning.
You're sitting there with my my classmate. This is Portia.
Hi, Portia. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, man?
I'm nice, dog.
I'm always proud of Zolisa because he used to actually be the editor of our school university paper, and we were always there with Mrs. Taps, and he was the editor. Can you guys imagine that?
Wow. Listen, was he a nice guy back in those days? You can be honest.
Oh, no,
just
he's
me and
always
you
been
here.
a nice guy. He pulls himself towards himself all the time.
Okay.
And I'm really proud of you, Zolisa.
Thank you, Portia.
And you've known that I've told you that as well.
I'm proud of you too.
Big ups, man. Keep on shining.
Thank you for the call, Portia.
Proud of you too, babe.
Also, the bad calls, will take them. If you've got something, phone him. He's here.
Yes. No, I'll take it on. I'll take it on.
Good morning, 2 Million Gang. Do you even understand who's in the studio right now?
You get it.
I don't
Who
think
is
you
he?
do, guys.
Tell
Oh
us.
my goodness. Batong Zolisa, Mr. Xaluva. Batong. This guy, guys, has been my crush for years. And there was this movie, I think maybe he might at least tap on it. He was a boxer and something. And, you know, wow, I don't even have words to express myself. We love you, and I think South Africa appreciates you. You know, keep on doing the good work. You really are the actor of note.
Thank you. At Radio 2000 _ZA, you can tag Unala Dagada, Lonwabo Nkohla, as well as Bongani Mtolo _ hashtag 2 Million Gang. This one says, guys, please can you ask him between Ichacha and Generations, which one is his favorite? Because obviously we have different memories from all the roles that he's played. Which one is his favorite and why?
Chacha, without a doubt. It's my first one.
Yes.
You know?
You are new in the industry, you are fresh, you're excited.
I'm excited. I don't know what I'm doing. But I know I have this in me, and I'm seeing everything unfold for the first time. First time being in front of a camera, first time understanding that there's something called a pickup or continuity, you know. So I was just green, you know, and I was just excited about being there. Yeah, so I think without a doubt, that's one of my favorite ones.
How were you able to stay out of trouble? You know, when we had Utami in studio here, he was telling us about how difficult it was because back then, being on TV came with so much fame, right? And so much scrutiny, which generally you don't. I mean, like, guys, now you can see everyone. It's on Instagram. I don't need to. Back then, you were not competing with. You were the guy if you were the guy. How did you stay out of trouble? Were you prepared for the kind of fame that came with the roles that you played, especially early on in your career?
I think the one show that gave you fame without a doubt was Generation.
Yes.
So there was no actor or no individual actually more famous than a Generations actor.
No.
You know what I'm saying? There was a time, even our boss at the time would say, well, we're bigger than football.
Yes.
Because if a World Cup was playing, every other show would be postponed.
But
Generations played every single day.
The World Cup would move.
The World Cup would move. Staying out of trouble. I don't get in trouble. I'm too busy. I'm too focused on work, and I'm too focused.
Not even one slip, I mean, you don't have kids.
No, I have fun. I have plenty of fun.
But you keep it
But
strapped.
it's private fun. I don't have to be all public about it. I mean, I was quite cognizant of the position I was in. And I knew what Shwashwi would do to me if they caught me in the streets doing the dirty stuff, you know.
Back in the days of Shwashwi.
Yeah. Back in those were the days.
Yeah,
you know?
those were the real days.
And also, I'm not a celebrity, man. I think there are personalities that are far more interesting and far more exciting to follow than me.
I like that.
This is how he gets the girls, the ex-models.
Yes, I think I like it.
Hi guys, this
Then you
is
strike.
Naledi Mtata. Hey, Zolisa, guys. Yo. I love that guy. Zonke characters like from Generations, Igazi. Hey, we are acting Putwabantu.
The Queen, the Throne.
He knows his thing. Jonga Nokuba, he's the villain, he's the what. He is just doing the things. Enya Indo, Asana, he is charming with all his roles.
Right?
Tini, Asana Budu, we love watching you.
Thank
Keep
you.
up the good
Thank you
work.
so much.
Here on Twitter, KTM1 Marketing says, speaking of when you were saying you've always been focused, Uti, you were one of the best, if not the best, fast bowlers they had in Hillview High School.
True.
Yeah? So that's your thing, cricket.
I was an opening bowler.
Also, and you were very good, right? So why didn't?
Okay.
No, like stop being modest. Why did
I was okay. I was okay.
Lonwabo has mentioned you.
Totolo.
Yes. I was in. Yeah, he mentioned you, and he said you were actually. Now explain.
That's my brother. Yeah.
How? Why didn't you pursue it? Because apparently you were that good.
I started playing when Gauteng was Northern Transvaal.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
And it was at a time when I think white people were not ready to accept all of us at the same time.
Yet you have the one black guy.
There was Makayandini and Masikazana.
Okay.
That's it. Funeko Ngam didn't last very long either at the time. I got frustrated by the system more than anything.
Yeah.
If I can just and just Shwankatel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the system purely.
So
I got upset by the system.
How do you feel about the same system right now, Cricket South Africa?
Look, I'm not sure what's happening in Cricket South Africa right now, but I mean, I'm happy at the number of people of color that I see in the team. Temba Bavuma been given the opportunity to also captain is quite a remarkable achievement for all of us, not just for him as a person but and his family, but for all African South Africans. I'm pretty happy with I'm happy with the progress. I'm not sure of the politics of the time.
Yeah.
But I'm happy with the progress. I'm happy with what I see. I see representation, and I think that's what we've always wanted. You know, and I think we have enough guys there. And even when I look at the local cricket, I was watching this local T20 now. There's a lot of young black boys coming through, and it's quite exciting to watch.
Sure. And the World Cup, I mean, you were saying you're not really feeling it. Or have you chosen a team? Are you excited?
I'm always excited by a World Cup. I love football.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I, there's no hype. That's what I was saying.
Yes.
I'm not feeling the hype. I'm not feeling the energy in the air.
Sure.
Philip is not here.
Philip is gone.
Yeah.
but I know once the World Cup starts and I start
You'll
watching
be
the
in
games, I'll definitely be in it.
And a team?
I don't have a team yet.
Okay.
I'd like to see France try to defend it. I'm not sure how they're going to do it without Pogba, but that remains to be seen. But I'm quite excited about seeing which team is going to outperform everybody else. But the Brazil team is looking nice as well.
Speaking of cricket, who's your favorite cricketer for you?
I was talking about black people now, but my favorite cricketer is actually A.B. de Villiers.
ABD.
No, like
it's not a racial thing. It's not a racial thing.
No.
He's the best. He's the best guy I've ever seen play cricket. Like honestly, especially in my lifetime.
Because now you're like, hey, black now.
Yeah, no, I don't have. No, it's good democracy, It's fine.
So listen, Zolisa's not going anywhere. He's still going to be hanging out until 8:30. Yeah. I can see all of your voice notes coming in. Don't stress. We'll play them, and of course your tweets as well at Radio 2000_ZA. It is 8 o'clock. Okay, we're going to be going to the news with Roseanne Grief, and this news report is probably brought to you by Outsurance. SMS out to 37221 right now, and you could save on your car insurance. If you don't, you can ask them for 500 Rand.
SABC News. Independent and impartial.
Top stories: suspects taken in for questioning in the Abira Dekta kidnapping and cross-examination in the Meyiwa trial to continue. Good morning, I'm Roseanne Grief. Police have taken 7 suspects in for questioning following the safe return of an 8-year-old Gatesville girl, Abira Dekta. She was found in a shack in Khayelitsha after she had gone missing for 10 days. The Police Minister Bheki Cele launched the Safer Festive Season program in Mitchell's Plain on the Cape Flats yesterday.
The people of Khayelitsha must help us. Why kidnapped people are found in Khayelitsha, including a young child that you know this child is not of your neighborhood. This young child is there for 10 days. And I'm told there is a woman who knew about this thing. What kind of a mother is that?
The cross-examination of the friend of the late Orlando Pirates and Bafana Bafana goalkeeper Senzo Meyiwa will continue in the High Court in Pretoria this morning. 5 people are being tried for Meyiwa's murder. The matter will resume with the defense for one of the accused, advocate Zandile Mtolo, continuing to cross-examine Tumelo Madladla, who was in the house when the incident happened in October 2014. Mshololo says that Madladla's involvement in a Netflix documentary on the murder night might have affected the case.
And it's also correct that you gave the information when you were being interviewed. Netflix.
Yes, that's correct.
And you gave information when this case was still being investigated.
Yes, I know about that.
Don't you think that you have compromised this case by giving that information that you gave to Netflix when this case was pending?
I don't think so.
A memorial service for radio and television broadcaster Paul Shongwe will be held today at the SABC head office in Auckland Park, Johannesburg. Shongwe died in her sleep in her apartment in the north of Johannesburg last week. The Metro FM newsreader also presented sport on SABC's 404 news channel and Morning Live on weekends. Pearl Magubane reports.
With a broadcasting career that spans from 2010, friends and family will gather at the SABC M1 studio in Auckland Park for Shongwe's memorial, scheduled to start at midday. The funeral service will be held in Deep Kloof, Soweto on Saturday.
A wave of Russian missile attacks that left a fifth of Ukrainians without power preceded the blast in which 2 people were killed in Poland. The Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky says emergency repairs have made it possible for the restoration of power to 8 million consumers. He says many missiles were shot, but 10 got through to targets. On hearing the news of the explosion near the Ukraine-Polish border, Zelensky called for urgent action.
Firing missiles at NATO territory is a Russian attack on collective security. This is a very significant escalation. We must act. I want to say now to all our Polish brothers and sisters, Ukraine will always support you. Free people will not be broken by terror.
The rand is at 17 rand 32 to the US dollar, 20 rand 54 to pound sterling, and 17 rand 95 to the euro. Gold is at $1,773 and platinum at $1,016 per ounce. Brent crude oil is at $93.30 a barrel. The top story at 8 o'clock. Police have taken 7 suspects in for questioning following the safe return of an 8-year-old Gatesville girl, Abira Dagada. She was found in a shack in Khayelitsha after she had gone missing for 10 days. More news at 8:30.
So the news was proudly brought to you by Outsurance. Remember to SMS out to 37221 to see if you can save on car insurance, or ask them for 500 rand if you don't.
Get it first on your mobile, on the web, and on your dial. This is Radio 2000 Sport.
Good morning in your sport. So we're building up to the Qatar World Cup, the FIFA World Cup in Qatar. And we asked you on Twitter, which African team do you think has the potential to reach the finals and possibly win? The choices are Cameroon, Morocco, Tunisia, Ghana, as well as Senegal. Nala supporting Senegal, Bongani is Ghana, and I've gone for Cameroon. You can tell us, African team between those 5?
Senegal.
Senegal. Okay,
Yeah.
so we've got 2 Senegalese.
I would have said France, but you gave me an option of 5.
It's African.
Yeah, sure.
So let's make it the 6th country then.
Yeah, I know. Senegal, though. Senegal.
So you can send your voice notes on 060-584-2250. You can tweet at radio2000_ZA. Also tag me at Lonwabo Nkohla.
You already told us your favorite cricket player is a white guy. Now there's pressure.
Too much pressure.
Online and on your mobile. This is Radio 2000 Traffic.
Good morning. Crash on Pretoria's M1 North going up to Rigel Avenue. It is heavy this morning. Traffic queuing as far back as Buerta Avenue. Some load shedding off the highway in the Irene area causing delays as well. And a stationary truck at Dustport Tunnel with heavy traffic all over that part of PTA. Crash on the bottom end of the N1 Midrand. It's Joburg bound at Buccleuch interchange. Traffic all the way back through towards Century in this morning. Route 1 to Joburg under pressure. The N3 South ramp to the M2 West at Heldenace to turn from Gilulis down through Heldenace into Joburg. That ramp is closed due to a truck crash. You'd be better ramping through Gilulis onto the R24 into Joburg that way. 2 broken down vehicles this morning on Durban's N2 North between Kumashu and Gateway and the road is causing absolute havoc if you're airport bound. The N2 backs from Mgeni Road and is particularly heavy. Crash on the Pietermaritzburg bypass, Durban bound the Ortman Road, so queues coming down from Chotamatala from Liberty Mall side. And Cape Town, another collision at Khayelitsha. This on the N2 inbound between Spine Road and Meway, causing a backlog. And the N1 inbound stays heavy between Belleville and the Marine Drive off ramp due to a stationary truck obstruction. Also a crash on Jake Scoville Drive at Klipfontein Road, causing delays all over that junction.
Guys, so who will win the 2022 FIFA World Cup? Well, your guess is as good as mine. While Outsurance can't guarantee you a winner, they can guarantee you great benefits on your comprehensive car insurance, like fixed excesses. They've also got a help out roadside assistance, and their included cash out bonus. Why don't you try them? And you try them by SMSing the word out to 37221 for a quote. Outsurance is a licensed insurer in FSP. T's, C's, and standard rates apply.
to the class of 2022.
The last number of years have been a challenge in your quest to get an education.
And having powered through the COVID restrictions during your high school senior years, you are on the final lap.
Your drive has gotten you this far.
And will take you past the finish line. Although challenges never cease, it is your determination that will ensure you achieve great things.
Radio 2000 extends its well wishes, and we trust that you will do your best
for this final part of your journey. Good luck to the matriculants of 2022. Radio 2000, our music, your memories.
Think more than business planners. Think future creators. Think innovative solutions together with a deep understanding of your business. Think more than a bank. Think growth partners. Think a team of specialized experts that help you make quick financial decisions. Think more than a banking partner. Think industry experts. Think a strategic partnership that provides indispensable advice. Think bigger for your business. Think Netbank Commercial Banking. For more information, visit netbank.co.za. See money differently. Netbank. We're a licensed FSP and registered credit provider.
You're not ordinary, so why should your wedding be? Are you a unique and unconventional couple planning to get married in your own unique and bold way between now and December of 2022? If this sounds like you, then Married Our Way is looking for you. Be a part of our new and exciting wedding show and share your big day with the rest of South Africa on SABC2, where you belong. WhatsApp 060-834-2930.
All right, so music book moment. You know, the first time I must say I heard of this group was when I got to Radio 2000.
Okay.
And now I understand why, because this particular song was charting at number 1 in 1987. That's when I was born. Okay. And it was written in 1982 by the brothers Jonathan, David, Wayne Lewis, Atlantic Star Always.
sing all of the rain away. When you come around, you bring brighter days. You're the perfect one for me, and you forever will be. And I will love you so for
Hi guys, this is Naledi Mtata. Hey, Zolisa guys. Yo. I love that guy. Zonke characters zakhe from
Morning, 2 million genge. TP here from Pretoria.
Sharp
Bongani
TP.
Nala Lonwabo.
Morning.
Hey, Mr. Zolisa. No, my brother. No. You are good at what you are doing. I know every role that you play, man. You know, from Jason to... I was a bit afraid for you when you were on the Queen, but you killed that role. The Gomorrah, when you were Melusi on Gomorrah, you killed it. Yo, I actually want to ask, why did you leave Gomorrah, my brother? Because, Mr. Zolisa, you did a very... I believe that you could have done more. And me personally, I stopped watching Gomorrah after you left. Can we get you back, my brother? Yeah, you still need to do something there.
Okay, here's another one.
Good morning, Takeoff team. This is the Dwaba
Hey.
from South Hills. No, big up, guys. There you've got an actor and a half. That guy, the actor. When you talk of actors in South Africa,
He's the guy.
That guy is amongst the top 5 best actors you can find on this side of the world. Man, you know, when I knew that this guy was brilliant, it was when he was portraying that part, that diamond. Oh man, on the Queen. He pulled it off.
Yeah.
Forget
Diamonds.
about Melus and all that. That diamond part,
Yeah,
he cracked
no.
it. Big up, guys. Brother, keep well. Do what you do. We love you.
So why did you leave?
Gomorrah.
It was time.
Is it?
Yeah.
So what happens? So here's the thing. Like most actors are obviously, I'm assuming, always wanting to get into like a soapy. I'm assuming that's a safest way to navigate to the industry.
Mhm.
You're in a soapy, it's safe. Look, unless you piss off the producer, you generally have a character and a role to play.
Sure.
Where does your bravery to leave these things? Because I guess creatively you want something, you want a new challenge. But because most people stay forever. There are people that have been playing the same role forever.
Yeah, I like stimulation.
Okay. Yeah, have a bottle of water for that.
Okay, you like stimulation.
Give this man a bottle of water.
The first year of any character is exciting.
Yes.
Everything is new. The environment you find yourself in, the actors you're working with, everything is exciting, you know?
Yeah.
The writing is exciting. Everything is just amazing at that time. There's a tendency with writing to just fall off a little bit or get a little bit complacent or forget where the character started, forget the development, you know? And an actor who's not stimulated is not an excited actor anymore. After 2 seasons of Gomorrah,
Yeah.
I felt that the character I had signed up to portray was no longer the same guy. And,
Okay.
and the principles he was serving at this point were not in line with what I wanted to
Bese
portray.
ijola ngoku.
And it had become about that, you
Yazini.
know. And I'd fallen in love with a guy who was an upstanding member of society, who
Yes.
wanted to be a good husband, who wanted to be a good father, and a good leader in the community.
Is that why?
And he was different
Yeah.
from, say, the Diamond or Silo Murule that I had played. I was starting to become that actor who plays bad roles or like kind of like villainous characters.
So you found a family
So
guy.
I found a family guy, and I thought this guy is cool, and that's what I was
God,
drawn
he's
to
a
in the first
cheater.
place. When he went there, I was like, then you're taking away from what I'm trying to build for myself personally.
I'm doing this in real life, or I don't want to do this.
You know what I mean? Where's the acting?
Is that where?
Can I be challenged? Can I be stimulated?
This is me.
Is that where showrunners in America come in? Because there are people called showrunners, and what do? Do they shift the script and write the? How does script writing work in South Africa?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure I understand the question.
Yeah.
But obviously there's a concept in the very beginning.
Yes.
And a layout of the world and all the characters that live in it. How it works is that there's a head writer who's got other writers who write episodically for them.
Okay.
So that's kind of the system. But I think a system that would work is maybe to change writers every 2 seasons or so.
Fresh brain,
just to get
fresh
fresh ideas
character.
all the time. Yeah, yeah.
How much of a say as an actor do you have in your character? So let's say we've got your character and I've written it. How much of a say do you have between you and the writer, if any, on, guys, I think the character's going here, can we change it? Or you just given a script, go learn this thing and come back and do it?
With the writer, I don't have much of a relationship.
Okay.
I would say I've never been in that space. It's usually for me with the producer, either the EP or the showrunner, who's the series producer.
Okay.
We can have discussions, I suppose, about what you feel, give or take on where the story is and how the relationship is between the two of you. You can often influence things, but sometimes the story is just standard.
Okay.
ShopRite's dropping the prices on these essential products so you pay less on the things you need most. It's the ShopRite price drop. Get 10 kilos Golden Cloud cake wheat flour for $114.99. 100 mils Colgate Triple Action toothpaste for $13.99. 500 mils Stay Soft fabric conditioner refills. Buy 2 for 49 Rand. And 500 grams Fatty Zamboni spaghetti or macaroni for $14.99 each. Valid till 11 December. Only at ShopRite.
Metropolitan Collective Shapers is helping young entrepreneurs grow stronger. Where there was fertile soil, we planted seeds of collective progress and helped young farmers from Polokwane grow beyond their wildest dreams. Tshwane, you are next. If you run a food spot, do catering, or have a small Anyana B&B, Metropolitan Collective Shapers is the program for you. Visit metropolitan.co.za to sign up today. Metropolitan, together we can. Metropolitan Life is part of Momentum Metropolitan Life Limited, a licensed life insurer and authorized financial services provider.
The hustle this morning, and the hustle is where we give your business an opportunity to shine. So please make sure, if you want free nationwide advertising, send us the name of your business and your name to 060-584-2250 right now. That's our WhatsApp line, and you'll be like this business, Darren Francis. It's a property and social entrepreneurship company based in Cape Town, and this is what they offer.
The Western Cape is home to one of the most impoverished places in South Africa, the Cape Flats. The people there are ravaged by crime, poverty, and a lack of resources. This hinders development and growth. Darren Francis is an award-winning property investor and entrepreneur from the Cape Flats that is fighting this narrative by creating job opportunities in less privileged communities. If you need mentoring, property investment advice, or strategies to help you flip properties, feel free to call us on 083-430-3299 or send us a DM at Darren Francis on Facebook. Our song choice is Luxury SA, Crazy Vibes.
called Crazy Vibes, okay? If you go on TikTok, you'll see someone's child doing the things around the song. And of course, if you want to book the business,
You can contact them on 083-430-3299. That's 083-430-3299. We also have these details on our Twitter. Just find us with the hashtag The Takeoff.
there's a tweet that came through from Stabiso, who says, please ask Jason, how does he know so many languages? How do you know so many languages?
Interests. I have an interest in languages. I
Okay.
want to learn French. I want to learn Portuguese. I want to learn Italian. That's where I'm at now.
Oh, we see this guy.
Love
You
it.
see? I told you.
Chama. And also he's got that Hitler goatee thing going, hey?
Those ones.
Hail Hitler.
Dangerous strikers.
Danger.
Free kick. They kick the ball.
Nkululeko also wants to know uthi uzolisa umnguni isiduko sakhe, and we will be see you again on Kings of Joburg.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, ndingumXhosa, ndingumgqwashu, ndizalwa ngumamkhomazi, owazalwa ngumampondo.
Oh.
And yeah, I'm busy promoting Kings of Joburg now, going to Cape Town tomorrow to start with the junkets and all the promotional stuff. It's
And I
actually-
mean, speaking of Kings of Joburg, just losing the producer of
Yeah.
it, and it was at the peak of that show.
Mhm.
How was that whole scene and time for the production?
Obviously very heartbreaking to lose your captain, your leader,
Yeah.
you know. Someone who had so much passion for the project, not just for acting and for the industry, but for
Sure.
that particular project. It was one of his most favorite ones. To lose him a week before we started shooting.
What?
Yeah, because we were about to shoot season 2. He fell ill. There was a postponement, and then he passed on.
Sure.
So doing season 2 without him, there was a really huge difference. Yeah, there was a missing link there.
On a positive, is that the most fun? Because to me, that just looks like so much. Is that the most fun production that you've been on?
Look, man, it's hard
It
to
looks
say.
like it's so much fun.
It was a lot of fun, but it's hard to say which one has been the most fun. Because, I mean, I take on every part because my heart has surrendered to it.
I get you.
So the fun part of it is already there. But that was a boys' kind of thing.
Amachita.
Shoot 'em up, drive nice cars, go on motorbikes. That was pretty cool. Yeah, it's
No, it
probably
looks-
the coolest.
It looks, it's
Yeah.
very, very cool.
So you know the ladies always have requests, Mos, and Nonkululeko says it's when he said Muntuaka on Gomorrah. Can he please do it for me?
Wow.
If only she was here, I'd look her right in the eye and say that.
Check out your seat.
Guys, please behave, please.
Nitshatile ka tuzawutsho.
Yeah.
Nitshatile.
And bachatile nyana.
Don't Lolela, married woman with kids committed, please. That's me. My channels are coming out there.
Morning, guys. I don't want to lie. If we were to choose an actor who would actually represent this country worldwide, it'll have to be Mr. Xaluva. Oh my word. I mean, he will just do us justice. Like, he will be our ambassador for acting. I mean, oh, bless your craft.
Thank you.
You are on the league of Denzel and Samuel L. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
There's a channel which starts with an N. If you check him out there, guys, he's doing the things there. Go through, check out those paid channels.
Morning, Radio 2000, the 2 Million Gang, Teboho from Pretoria.
Hey, T.
You've got a legend in the studio there. Zolisa, I knew him long time ago when I was still working with his brother, Zola Xaluva. So he used to stay in Dorenport. We used to play PlayStation together and
Who did you say he
have
is?
some Mary Jane.
You didn't say.
You know? He's quite a humble guy and he's very, very, very talented. Hey, Brawam, Ushingri la. If you can remember the name, you're a legend, my brother. You're a legend. I always see you on TV and I tell my kids I used to play PlayStation now.
Yeah.
And then they're like, Daddy, you lying. So
I know this
holla
guy, yeah.
at me when you're in Swashapra and then I can bring my kids through to come and meet you. Good shot, guys.
I thought you were going to say, bring my kids when you light one up, because that's what he said. Okay, we're just playing together. It's fine.
It's too early in the morning.
Look, man, we just want to thank you.
Yeah, man,
first
yeah.
of all, for coming. I know you generally don't do these things. We really appreciate you coming. And the reason why we do this every single Wednesday is to literally give flowers to people that deserve them, and you are one of those people.
Thank you.
Indlela oyiphatha ngayo in the industry is inspiring, I think, for a lot of actors. And 20 years in the industry and still relevant. without
Right.
trying and doing things out of character is unheard of.
Right.
So we salute you. We
Woohoo!
salute you.
Yeah.
We've got literally 30 seconds. Do you do any other corporate work outside of acting? Do you do bookings for corporate or
No.
That's not your vibe.
No,
You're an
it's
actor.
not. I'm an actor, sir.
Okay, and obviously social, because you're not also much on social media.
No social media either.
Ish, guys, I guess the next time you'll catch him is either on the TV screen.
Good
Or
luck.
on the big screen.
On the big screen?
Yeah.
Oh, when
Or
he's
go-
back here.
yeah,
Or-
go-
or
go
in
watch-
person somewhere.
Or in person. Or go watch the replay at Radio 2000_ZA.
Enjoy your break.
Thank
You said
you.
you're going to Cape Town.
Yeah, I am.
Behave in Cape Town.
Nice time.
I'll misbehave or behave.
Both. If you're going to misbehave,
No,
take videos. If you're going to behave, which we don't want to know.
Post it up on social
So,
media.
Keep them on his phone.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
No, thank you. I
so
just want
much
to thank
for that.
everybody who from the voice notes. The compliments were lovely. I wish I was able to respond to them after each voice note, but I mean, I was quite. I was moved by some of the messages. Thank you so much.
SABC News. Independent and impartial.
Good morning, I'm Roseanne Greef. There's only a day left for the Section 89 panel of experts to finalize its assessment on whether or not President Cyril Ramaphosa has a case to answer on constitutional grounds.